We'll now move on to describe where Global Programs Team fits within RARE as an organization. While RARE's motto might be inspiring conservation, the Global Programs Team motto is to inspire those who inspire conservation. The Global Programs Team supports and guides regional training programs by providing training to programmatic staff and partners, technical assistance and advice in social marketing, as well as measurement, monitoring support, and creating systems for quality management and assisting in programmatic improvement. The Global Programs Team fits into RARE's organizational structure directly under our Chief Operating Officer. Global Programs is made up of 4 departments: social marketing, quality management and improvement, conservation research and measurement, as well as training. The remainder of this video will take you through each department and will outline at a high level our initiatives and deliverables. Each department within the Global Programs Team is made up of its own unique structure. Since RARE is constantly growing, this structure has gone through many changes. As part of your new Employee Pride Training Introduction, you should receive an attached outline of each Global Programs Team staff member, a description of their role within the team, and a brief bio. In order for you to understand what the Global Programs Team does specifically, this slide outlines a number of questions that we might answer on a day-to-day basis. General questions for the team might include: what is a Pride campaign? Can you visit a donor or make a presentation? What is RARE's point of view? Questions specifically for the Conservation Research and Measurement Department include: what's a good monitoring protocol? Can you help me with survey design and quantitative research methods? What are our impacts? Questions specifically for the Quality Management and Improvement Department might include requests for facts and figures about Pride campaigns and partners. What are RARE's standards and procedures? What does this particular report mean? Questions for our Social Marketing Department often include: what is meaningful behavior change? What are the tactics to drive and sustain such change? What research measures could demonstrate behavior change? Questions often asked of our Training Department include: what content do we need for a successful Pride campaign? How do we train adults? How do adults learn? What are the skills and knowledge needed for our Pride program staff? Where can I find it in the curriculum? And can you tell me about some of UTEP's relations and processes for me to be able to launch a new cohort? I'll now describe each department on the Global Programs Team in a little more detail, beginning with a high-level explanation of what I do as Senior Vice President of Global Programs. As Senior Vice President of Global Programs, my role is to provide departmental oversight. I supervise a majority of the team staff members and manage the team's major deliverables. My role requires me to actively participate in key global conferences to promote RARE's work, including some such as the World Conservation Congress. In order to assist the development and communications team and to help them with their goal in fundraising, I often assist them in participating in fundraising events, visiting donors both within and outside the United States. The Conservation Research and Measurement Team is specifically tasked with making sure each Pride campaign is impactful. This department works to improve the monitoring assessment from the beginning of a campaign all the way through to its conclusion. The beginning of a campaign can even start with partner selection, requiring the team to ensure that there is a monitoring data framework in place, especially during the partner selection process. Now considered the experts in surveys, this team provides training specifically to the regions and sometimes even directly to campaign managers around survey design, implementation, data collection, storage and analysis. At the bottom of this slide you'll notice a graphic that we call the theory of change. The theory of change is a process and a tool implemented by each cohort and each campaign and is supported by the regions and global programs. You'll learn more about the theory of change in a later training session. All of this monitoring data needs to go somewhere. The Conservation Research and Measurement team is also tasked with analysing RARE's monitoring data and ensuring that it reaches the appropriate audiences. For QMI, the description is in the name: Quality Management and Improvement. The Quality and Management Improvement team takes on a number of deliverables in order to ultimately improve the quality of Pride campaigns and Pride processes. This team follows a step-by-step process where they gather information, assess that information, act on it, and implement improvements. The QMI team works specifically on a daily basis with the Pride Scorecard, a tool you'll learn about in a later training session. It also works continuously to improve RARE's programs' operations. Social marketing is considered one of the main pillars of the Pride process. You'll learn more about social marketing within RARE and the stages of change model located at the right-hand side of this slide in a later training session. Meanwhile, the social marketing department within Global Programs is responsible for ensuring that RARE continues to drive a sustained behaviour change. Social marketing department facilitates this change by designing templates and reviewing key materials, upgrading the curriculum through revisions and amendments, standardizing our marketing mix optimizational tool, attending conferences, and publishing papers. The training department is primarily responsible for staff learning and development. This typically falls into two buckets. The first being Pride Program Manager Training and Excellence. The training department ensures that all Pride Program Managers are qualified to train and mentor conservation fellows. Pride Program Managers are trained through a number of tools, such as our annual Train the Trainer event, site visits, coaching and mentoring. The second major tier within the staff learning deliverable is the new employee staff training, which is what you're currently receiving. Another important deliverable the training team takes on is enhancing our training platform. This is done through expanding and supporting the training management team, which is made up of all the region's training managers. The Global Programs training team also manages the curriculum and university relationships and is responsible for developing an advanced e-learning platform in order to place RARE in a strong position to begin the aggressive utilization of distributed learning options. Global Programs is a growing team, and it's our goal to present ourselves as a united force and Pride expert within RARE. As we continue to grow, we are dedicated to support each other's departmental needs and to make sure that our team reaches all of its departmental scorecards for each fiscal year. We are here to help you, and if at any point in your career at RARE, whether it be in your first 90 days or afterwards, feel free to reach out to the Global Programs team or any one of our 4 departments. We are here to help you. At the conclusion of this session, we hope that you now have a better understanding of what makes up the new Employee Pride training series, some of the basic RARE Pride terminologies, and that you can recognize and understand the basic structure of the Global Programs team and our roles and responsibilities within the organization and for each department. I'd like to thank you for your time watching this video. The Global Programs team welcomes you and is happy to support your Pride learning development, not only through this training series, but throughout the duration of your career here.